Alright, you guys, here we are, Metaphor ReFantazio. Now, those two guys I just killed and got 3, 4, 5 heroes jeweled roots from, over the last few days, I have done that so many times. I would hazard to say hundreds. We were playing Metaphor ReFantazio, if I haven't said it already. Now, when I say I've done that a lot, look at this. I have filled and mastered every archetype I can with my main character at this point. Same with Stroll. Hulkenberg, I've unlocked all of them. I haven't mastered all of them, almost all of them. And the same is true of Basilio. These three, Heisme, Juno, Yufa, love them all so much. We're not thinking about them in these times, okay? Well, we are, but we can't be focused on them, okay? So I have done that, and then I do have to leave here now. I wanted to keep grinding until I mastered all of these for Hulkenberg and Basilio. I have to move forward. We have to play the game. It has been days of me grinding, and Xbox, I play this game on Xbox if you don't know. Unfortunately, at this point in life, everything is an Xbox. And as such, if Xbox becomes like your addiction, everything is crack cocaine. I have an Xbox up here, the one we're playing on. I have an Xbox downstairs, I would grind on there. I do not have an Xbox in my bedroom, but I do have a little monitor that I use to sync my Zune with Windows. And everything's an Xbox, so streaming this game on there, grinding. Could do it on my phone, anywhere I was in the world, grinding. So I have to stop. It's become an issue. It's been so fun. But as we leave here, we do have 99 jeweled roots and 99 lights of leaf of lights. So we are ready for whatever does come. And maybe we'll come back here one day if we have the extra time, but we have to leave. And to speed up that process, I'll use one of these threads. How are y'all doing? It is a Saturday morning, 8:05 in the AM. I'm wearing the same shirt I wore in the last two videos, but it is very much a different day. This is just my it's cold in my house, I'm trying to keep warm shirt. All right. My internet is back up. If you remember the last video I mentioned, lawnmowers ran over my internet cable. Let's return to town.
Right?
It was kind of nice. 3 days no internet, kind of chill. I thought it would affect me more, but like, I have all my podcasts saved locally on my Zune. I be reading books. I play offline games like this and Ace Attorney. I've been playing a lot of Ace Attorney. That man we fought in the ruins, daft as it sounds, he really was planning on using that human as a weapon, wasn't he? I'm happy we were able to stop that from occurring, yet I fear that similar situations may be inevitable in the future. A problem like this has to be cut off at its roots. That means we've got to take Luis down.
Right.
That truly is the sum of it all. We should focus ourselves entirely on that goal. Slater, let's report in about this.
The deadline is...
God, I'm so bad at reporting in. I always do missions and I never think, let's go turn those in. Let's go report back. Oh, you guys want to do that today? I want to go report back on things. In the 19 days we've got left, Yeah, They never shut up about that Coliseum. I'm getting real tired of it. Got some hot tea. No homemade energy drink because I've been off that caffeine mostly lately.
19 days remain.
It'll be back. I have no issue with caffeine. We've been over this. Anything I do often, I like to cut it off sometimes to make sure I'm like okay without doing it often. And then if I'm good, then I can go back to doing it often. I think it's important in life to like
We have to
burn certain habits to the ground and then see if they come back. And if they do, yippee. And if they don't, then hey, that leaves more room in your mind, your spirit, your day, your soul for new habits and growth and change. Okay, so reporting quests, here's why I don't like to do it. 1, I have ADHD and I simply forget. 2, where the fuck do I do it? Report in where? Recruitment center. Okay, I can do that. Oh, it's just the one. It's just the one. Okay, recruitment center, you guys.
All right then.
I thought I had like 6 I needed to report back.
Let's head there right away.
And our goal today, Basilio and Katerina friendships, okay? We need to max those out. Where's the man? Where's the man? There's the man.
Uh-huh.
Oh, jeez. Right.
Read this yourself. It's not important, so I'm not reading it out loud. Yeah, what's new?
Thanks, mate.
What'd I get? I forget I get rewards for these. I just do them because I'm like, I should do the quests. Okay, I got courage, which I don't think I need. And a decent little handful of money. Money is far from a necessity at this point. I am starting to run low-ish on Magla. Because unlocking all those archetypes. See this? I used to have like almost 1 million Magla. Now 200,000. Still a lot. Still more than I need for what I'm working on, but... Okay. And we've already accepted everything here. Do y'all think Basilio wants to hang out today? Please, God, tell me he wants to hang out today, because I don't know what to do with myself. If not, where do y'all think he is? Oh, we can hit the button. Watch this. I need to get another stat up. It better not be eloquence. Oh, Basilio. Why is he so tough? Why is he so tough to fully unlock? Ooh, this is bad. My eloquence is a 3. A 3. What does he need it to be? A 4 or a 5? Because I can do a 4. What does he need it to be? Maybe just a 4 would be nice.
Sam.
Okay.
Hey.
What do you need from me? A 5, you guys. A 5 in eloquence. That's gonna take like, I have like 19 days left, right? That's gonna take all 19 of them. I am so ineloquent. What's the word they use for it? Let's check. Okay. Well, I don't know the answer because my eloquence. I need a bit of retitiatorian. What did that say? Okay. I'm currently urbane. Well, you guys are gonna go train our eloquence, and we're gonna do that in Altenberry, which I assume is just where I could do that the quickest. Do y'all want to see me go preach at the... Preach on the stand? I forget what we call it.
Let's go.
No, not there. Shoot! I'm a bit frazzled today. One, because he needs a level 5 eloquence from me, which is just my worst nightmare. I was hoping that whatever required that wasn't going to be something I cared about. There's nothing I care about more in this world than Basilio. So that's unfortunate for me. But I'm also frazzled because when I came to record, my Xbox was freaking out. It like wouldn't change resolution because I need to bring it down to 1440p for recording because I play on 4K obviously. And then my display was freaking out, and then my iPad that I use as another display was freaking out. And something else bad happened. I don't remember what. Just everything was like freaking out, and I was like, bro, it's like 7:30 in the morning. I just want to play my game. After killing Imtrek treasure trove demons for like multiple days straight. I guess it's only been like 3 or 4 days because we last recorded on like what, Wednesday? Oh, that's not what I need. This is what I, no, that's not what I need. I have to debate this beautiful man. But he's get on the podium. But he's beautiful. He's got sleepy eyes. One of these chin hair things, you know how it is. He looks a little too, he's got kind of a Hitler haircut. What did Hitler's hair look like? To me it looked like that. I don't know for sure.
Check this out.
Look, the other candidates are making speeches. There's quite a crowd. Ah, Slater, you've come at just the right moment. Would you care to partake in a debate with me? He seems friendly about it. I get the feeling this guy just wants to one-up you for the publicity. He came to the right guy. I've never done decent in a debate yet. I've lost a debate to, who's that ugly? Milo. I lost a debate to Milo. That man's not known for being good at debating. He's not a debater. Nary a master one. So, if you're looking to win, I'm your guy. Listen to him crying. Oh, Gallica. If you can put the future you're imagining into words. Eloquence, I'm urbane. I don't know if you remember. I'm sure people will follow you. It'll be tough, but it's a good chance to hone your skills. Oh, and my imagination goes up. Great. I don't need that. I should have done this when I was working on my imagination. Then I could have also been passively working on my eloquence.
Hey there.
Is this the best way to gain eloquence? Or are there other ways? We do have to like maximize our time at this point in the game, you guys. I hate to be like this. So give me a moment. We are gonna Google this. We're gonna Google. Time to Google. Okay. Eloquence, what? Rank up? Like, what am I trying to Google? The quickest way to raise your eloquence is unlocked shortly after the King's contest begins. Head to the King Rocks and look for the raised platform in Normandy. So that's the best way to do it? Alright, I'll just trust that because I don't feel like doing much more Googling. Man, I hope I win. When I was Googling that, it auto-corrected to say, like, it auto-filled to say, eloquence debate answers. You don't want the answers? Play the game. What? Some people treat games like they're just a checklist, and they, like, pull up a walkthrough and they're like, okay, do this. Done. What do I do next? Do this? Okay, answer that. Are you having an experience? And I don't want to, you know, everybody can get from games what they want to get from them. I'm being really a jerk right now, sorry. If that's, like, fun for you, if you're somebody who's, like, brain, like, produces the good chemicals from like doing it as a checklist, cool, right? I just like those lights are brighter than usual. I just feel like that is an artless endeavor, but I'm a jerk. From what I've seen of your efforts to this point, your actions seem utterly haphazard. How long will you repeat these fanciful escapist promises? You know as well as I that what this country needs is consistency, concrete measures that will last a century. Allow me to explain in terms even an ignorant... Oh, child. They're mean. My dude with the pink hair and the parapus ears in the audience, and he's watching me get beat down by this man. Open your ears now.
If that's all.
Let us first recall that all resources are limited, period. Ooh, I shouldn't be saying period to him. I'm debating him. Food, fuel, and magic are precious natural commodities after all. Under my enlightened leadership, measures will be taken to preserve all intelligent beings. Period. I would limit hunting to ensure the survival of local fauna. Period. The preservation of such diversity will lead to prosperity 100 years from now. That's the ideal nation in my mind's eye. I'm not gonna poke a hole in that. He ate that up. Unlike those dolts who can only see short-term profits, Julian's a true genius. Limit hunting. Does this pompous fool think animals are more important than keeping the people fed? He didn't say no hunting, he said limit hunting. Also agriculture, y'all. Julian is playing to the scholarly minded. Oh, I should get the dumb. I should get the dumb audience. I should trump it up. How should I appeal to them? Why worry about the future is like what I want to do, because I'm such a like live in the now kind of guy. But the present day matters as well, my love.
And besides,
None of your plans for the future will matter if we don't address the pressing issues of today.
no.
Tribal discrimination, poverty, these matters are trivial. By my projections, these issues will simply sort themselves out over the course of the next century. It'll sort itself out is not a roadmap. That is the concept. I'll stop. That's the concept of a plan. We don't have 100 years to wait. We need help today. What Slater says isn't realistic either, but maybe we'd see faster results than Julian. Are they taking my side? Ugh, I swear this is the problem with the dull minds of the short-sighted. Not I ate that up. Not the one person that had a point is the person I won against when I didn't have a point. This game's all sorts of backwards. You did great in that debate. The other candidate will be studying that loss for years. The people thought you sounded smart back there. They wanted you to have this. Money?
Works for me.
Don't give me your money.
Now
Daddy's rich. Oh, that was big eloquence points. Bam, 4. Okay, I'm now influential. But I'm not fucking theocratic, jerkical, whatever they wanted me to be. Level 5.
Why, that's...
Okay. Now, I could go do another speech on the platform tonight, but I think we're going to hang out with Katarina instead, because I think she'll be available. And then we're going to fill our time standing up there preaching at the people. What's the word for when you're standing up there shouting at the people? Preached isn't the wrong word, but it's not the word I'm looking for. What do you call it when you're on the soapbox and you're da-da-da-da, seize the means of production? What do you call that? Shouting at the people, I guess, being annoying. It's the Dr. Bronner route. What do y'all know about Dr. Bronner? What a character. Which, I mean, he must be. Look at that soap bottle. But in a good way. Well, I like the bottle. I don't know if he was a character in a good way. He had some good ideals. And some bad ideals. You'll never believe it. A man, flawed. You'll never believe it. A man, just as good as he is bad. Great. He might have been worse. He might have been worse than average. We don't need to talk about Dr. Bronner. Not here, not now. Google it yourself. Form your own opinions. Mine are mine. You don't want them. What can I do? My words ain't getting through to him. Ah, Katarina. And you know I'm going to hang out with you. Pink-haired girl. Pink-haired girl. Brown-skinned girl. Y'all know that one? Skin just like a pearl. But Katarina's not a brown-skinned girl. Katarina's supporters have taken to kidnapping and ransoming random wealthy citizens. If you forgot, she asked Slater's help in stopping them. She's got beautiful green eyes. She's kind of perfect, huh? Should I play Catherine, the game, on this channel? I think I should. But puzzles? A puzzle game? Maybe I should play it in bed at night alone without you guys. You're not welcome. I love being exclusionary. Inclusion? Who needs it? DEI? No thanks. Man, everything I say is so political. I've got to stop. I'm like not politically minded. What? I've been uploading for years and I've just never been a politically minded person, and I'm still not, but it's just like, it can't not be in my head a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But we won't go into it. Is that you, Slater? Something's different, but still the same? I'm losing it. Oh, sorry about that. You surprised me. You remember what I mentioned before about how people who used to support me are attacking people now? I want to visit their hideout and stop them, but there's no way they'll listen to me after I failed them. Nah, that ain't it. Truth is, I'm scared. I'm scared of confronting the fact that I betrayed them.
Thing is,
I let everyone down. I need to be a 5. Oh, I am. Sam, I am. I already took the time. I did this. I am. I let everyone down, and damn it, that's hard to accept.
Huh?
Everyone would be afraid. You really think so? It's not just because I ain't good enough? I was able to get Katarina to open up with me with my overflowing tolerance. I shaved my face for the first time in a while. I never mean to be a beard person. I just get lazy. I lost 10 years. I lost 10 whole years. I look equally as good because I looked hot old and I look hot young, but it's just like, I lost 10 whole years. Anyone would find that scary. Nobody wants to disappoint people. Does that mean everyone else feels this knot of self-loathing in their stomach and just powers through it? Well then, no more belly aching for me, I suppose. I'll have to fess up to him, and you're coming with, yeah? Let us be on our way.
jeez.
Nice! Hell yeah! It's just on the outskirts of Altabury, so we could run there, but I'll be considerate this time. Let's take a carriage. Do you just rent a carriage? Is it like a taxi, kinda?
Yeah.
Katarina, why are you here? What do you want? Surely you know you're not welcome here anymore. Yeah, I'll leave, once I've said my piece.
Oh.
You must stop attacking people, and that means returning everything you stole.
What?
And here I thought you'd say something smart. You want us all to starve, do you? You're a traitor. No, you're wrong. Be calm, my love.
Wait.
Don't worry, I ain't backing down. I'm speaking up for my sake and yours, Slater. God, her little alpha is something. And I wish I could be mean and be... not mean. I wish I could be progressive and be like, why don't they dress the men like that? But like, I don't know, maybe because the men wouldn't look that nice dressed like that. And some of them would. I'm you know, but she looks nice. So listen up. If you won't listen to me, listen to your hearts. Stealing everything you need is just a vicious cycle. Everything you stole can be stolen right back from you. And then what? You want to live in fear of others trying to take what's yours? You want a life where you got to worry about going hungry? Isn't that what we're trying to change? The more you steal, the more you're going to get stolen from.
Duh.
And she ate with that. You sure like to run your mouth. Someone show this preachy lady and her boyfriend. Okay, period. The door. Look, I know you're all not happy with how things are right now. Exactly. So what are you going to do about it? Any bright ideas?
Bloody hell.
A parapus has no business lecturing us about society anyway. You people can't even hold down decent jobs. Oh my god! You looked up to her. You were a follower of her. And one thing she was preaching was everybody's equal, everybody deserves a chance. And now you're anti-parapus? That's crazy. Where between following her and looking up to her, and now did you decide, I'm going to be racist toward her? Hello? Also, holding a decent job is just being a slave to the system. The parapus are free. They are like in touch with, to be in touch with reality is to be detached from society. And I feel like that's something a crazy person says 10 years before they fully lose their mind, and people are like, oh, we should have seen the signs. So when I lose my fucking mind in 10 years, don't say you didn't see it coming. But I really feel like, whatever, we can't do this. Society is so not real. The systems are all unreal, and you want me to give my real energy, my real time, my real effort to these fake systems so that I can receive ideas back. I can receive the artifice of value and money, which I can then, you know, kind of cash out that artifice into real value. Personally, I can then buy a Nintendo Switch 2 for $450, which does provide me real joy. So there are ways to, like, you know, work with, the systems aren't in place for evil. They're in place because at one point to somebody they made sense. So we can't, not here, not now. The rich get rich without even trying. And they don't give a damn about the labor that feeds the system. Period. You've only ever been their tool. And then you drag her for not having a job, and now you're dragging people that have jobs. Brother, you've got to be consistent with your messaging.
Listen up.
I know how the world works. Follow my lead and you'll have money in your pockets, drink in your cups, and life will be just grand.
You got it.
I'm going to bring change to this putrid world, but first we have to swat. Don't you make me fight you. We have to swat away the flies. I'm not going to have to fight him, am I? We aren't your tools either, Manahot.
Huh?
Of course not. I'll pay. Capture Katharina and you'll be rich. Mm-hmm. God, you're not gonna kill me, are you? I wouldn't do that. That one goofy sock with the pattern is so fun. I love the goofy sock. I led you all astray. I've got to own up to that. You see now that it's what it's like to be stolen from. That's why you don't inflict it on anyone.
That's why.
Let's hope we can make a kinder world where everyone lives right by themselves. A world people want to live in. A kinder world. Whew. I think I finally got through to him. Hopefully they'll stop stealing now. Manahat's going to the Rusty Nail. Ooh, let's go have a drink. He's done a lot worse than what we've seen. I don't know if we have peace yet. It was dicey there for a second. Huh, can't blame you, but I think people were sick of his crap, really. But you know, I still like to think... God. I'd still like to think that when he shed a tear for us Parapos, it was real. The way I hear it, he was in the army once, but his Roag and Ishkia superiors treated him like dirt. His life's been just as hard as any Parapos, and discrimination tends to give you perspective. That all said, where do I go from here?
Come on.
He was right when he said I don't have any sort of plan. All I know is I don't want to leave my people behind. Plans are valuable. But if you have a goal, a plan will form. Just move forward with your goal, moment to moment, until that plan takes shape. So that is what is important.
It'll be fine.
Right then.
Yeah, you're completely right.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything.
So much.
You've given me so much courage. That wasn't level 8, was it? Rank 8, was it? 6? There's 2 more? That felt like a completion. Streetwise Negotiator. Prices are down at the general store. Going forward, I'll try my best to think for myself without relying on others, but... You'll help me with that, won't you, Slater? By the next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have some new messes for you to help me clean up. So I guess it's preaching on the street by day, hanging out with pink-haired girl at night.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 18 days.
Yo. 18 days. I don't know if I'm going to get everything done I want to get done. Especially because my eloquence is so low. Do you recall the stories of a monster within the Manor of the Ascendant? 'Twould seem the army has no plans to dispatch it. I had my suspicions that they'd give up on it. If that's so, then the duty falls to us. I've heard rumors about it as well. It seems there is a great many people frightened of what that monster may do. We heard of them at the recruitment center as well, and such times we can hardly leave this matter alone. Let us cut down the beast and the rumors with it. Probably not. We'll see.
Need to go.
I need to go to Altaberry. I want to finish my friendship with her. But I'm now realizing, because I wanted to do that, one, because I'm interested in her, but two, because I wanted to get that commander lineage, the next archetype in it. I now realize I'm probably not going to be using that lineage in the game. As interested as I am in it, especially seeing as,
Where to?
when Elegy of the Soul was using that lineage, he pulled out a deck Arabia, which leads me to believe I could pull out a deck Arabia.
Let's go.
But like, also I have Shin Megami Tensei 5. If I really want to see him, I can play his game. A game he's in, it's not his game. But he really does steal the show there for a bit.
You there?
Where does a man preach? Here. Hey guys. If I stand on this podium to give a speech, I bet I could draw a lot of attention.
Place.
Is it less eloquence than I get from a debate? Because that's gonna suck. Does every town have a debate? So if I went to like a previous town that I didn't do the debate, could I get like debate amount of eloquence? You don't need to look further than the Opera House to see how this city wastes its money. Art doesn't fill an empty belly. A Engines like that are driving the playwrights away, although the struggle to make ends meet does get worse every year. Okay, so. Art is not for the rich. Art is actually actively not for the rich. The rich want art to be for them so bad, and that's why they buy the art. But they don't. To them, it becomes product. And that's something they understand. They don't understand the art. And that's a general, like, when I say rich people, I mean like a man that wears a suit. You know what I'm talking about? Because there are rich people who are good. Shockingly, I know. Okay. Billionaires that are good, though? I'm open to seeing it, and then I'll believe it. Believe it when I see it type beat, but right now, our basic needs must come first. Sorry, Richies. Before we can focus on the arts, we must ensure our basic needs are met. Well, I guess that sounds about right. So what's the point of working then? You're gonna make life a drudgery. Oh, they hated that. Oh, I suck at this every time.
All right.
It's decent eloquence. Man, I have to do that like probably like another 2 days of that at least. That's 2 days I can hang out with Basilio and fixing Vinca. Vinca. I need to go fucking hang out with Katarina.
See.
What do you mean she's not available? Where is she? Okay, well then fine. Nobody wants to hang out, it seems, and that just means more time for street preaching.
All right then. Where to?
And I guess that's not the worst thing. Get it done. Upper Blue Sky Bridge. I need to remember it's that one instead of flipping through all them. Okay. Ooh, I haven't preached at night in a minute. Now, this is just shaped like Luis's head at this point.
You there?
Which makes sense. He's the only person that like people really care about in the running. But I don't... This is like ominous. And Luis is a beauty, but this doesn't capture it. It's just ominous. Beauty can be ominous, though.
The only one left, isn't he?
And you know what? Luis's ice blue fucking Nazi eyes. No offense to people with ice blue eyes. My ex-husband has ice blue eyes and they're beautiful. I shouldn't call them Nazi eyes. Let's just like take that back. I'm sorry. I don't mean that. People with those scary, creepy, freakish ice blue eyes. Often ominous.
Place.
I'm being mean. I actually don't hate people with ice blue eyes. Also, I'm punching up. You people like sit in a higher rank of society. I do have these beautiful greenish eyes though, and people really do dig them. So I'm not exactly on the lowest. What's the lowest rung of eyes? You know what? I don't think there is. I would have said like early 2000s, like nobody was being nice to brown eyes. But nowadays people understand the depth and the beauty of a brown eye. Like brown eyes on the face. Yeah, so I think everything's appreciated nowadays. It's that body positivity. It's not just for fat people, it's also for brown eyes. I need to... Yeah, I pulled the hair out of my face. Okay. You're the one who coerced Lady Joanna's confession out of her and got her executed before the masses. Do you intend to suppress sanctism as king? You're not going to protect the pagan faith, are you? What if I protect everybody? What then? Then is nobody protected? Faith is an individual choice, my love.
No.
What a life that would be. Not that I didn't have ideas like that when I was young myself. Growing up is realizing, like, your young self had a point. Because your young self has a point, and then you grow up and you become socialized and you realize that, like, the oppressiveness of certain social structures, and you're like, ah, nuts, my ideals were lofty. And then you grow up, sometimes, some of y'all get stuck right there, and then you grow up and you realize, okay, but I'm still right. Whether or not I can achieve those ideals? Who knows? But you should still believe it to be right, and you should still live your life by that, and then, like... I don't know, I feel like bending and reshaping yourself to fit the evils of society is bending the knee to evil, and you're only as good as those you bend the knee to. If you bend the knee to evil, then you are evil. If you're not willing to die for good, if you're not willing to suffer for good, then are you good? And again, I say that with slave teeth in my mouth. And if you don't know what I'm referencing, I'm not explaining it to you. I say that as somebody who has things like, my Xbox probably has minerals mined by slaves in it. So we all have growth to do. I hate when I talk. I should just shut up and never talk again. I hate it here. I've said a bunch of dumb shit today. If that kid takes the throne, it's going to be a whole new world. Oh, they love it. Oh, they ate that one up. Oh, give me like 900 eloquence. Oh, we're getting there, bitch. We are getting there. We're also almost at 7 million reeve. Everybody thinks I'm just a humble elder on these streets. Bitch, I'm a millionaire.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 17 days remain.
Here you are.
Thank you, hubby. Oh, the date is October 10th. That is 10/10. 10/10.
That means.
Smash it all to bits.
All right then.
Eloquence.
Where to?
Oh, there's sales going on today.
Let's go.
I did it off camera, but the other day I went through all the stores and checked what they all had, and I stocked up on things I was running low on. I bought new weapons that looked decent, but we've got decent weapons. There's not much for us out here at this point. We've got the good things.
You there?
Is it
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
this place?
Oh, I hope I eat this speech up like that last one. I'm feeling high. I'm riding high off that last success. And I did decent in the debate.
What in the blazes?
You don't need to look further than the up. Oh, we've done this. Okay, a second chance. Last time they didn't hate my response, but they didn't love it either. So which of these would be a better choice? Good culture supports the arts. That's the right answer.
No.
A good culture allows art and entertainment to flourish. That artsy stuff's only for rich toffs, though. You saying the country would pay for that? The boys who ride to life without fun things to look forward to is no life at all. Besides, the heroes of old supposedly loved art and music. Who gives a fuck about the heroes of old? Oh, I did it. I ate them up again. Oh, Altaberry didn't know what fucking hit him when I came into town.
Now then.
I know that's right. That's not enough to level it up, is it? Catch me being a rhetorician.
Eloquent.
So I can just like sling rhetoric like nobody's business.
Why, that's...
I'm slinging rhetoric on these streets. I don't really like... I enjoy a potato chip anytime I eat a potato chip, but I never crave a potato chip. I never think, ooh, potato chips. And as such, I rarely ever buy them. And whenever I do buy them, it's so I can have a little bit of crunch in my sandwich. One time, this was over 10 years ago, in 2013, I used to watch the Wendy Williams show every day because it was a daily show. Isn't that crazy, daytime TV for like somebody my age? Especially my age 10 years ago. And Girl's not around? Where is Katarina? Oh, she's available. Okay. And one time I tweeted, yeah, also I was on Twitter back then. Like crazy times. I tweeted, I love Wendy Williams because she's loud enough that I can hear her over the crunch of my chips, which was a truth.
Come on.
But yeah, I don't be eating chips. Why did I think about chips? Oh, because I'm craving chips right now. Ain't that something? You know what I'm craving though? I'm craving ketchup chips. Which like we probably have in America, but they're not a standard flavor in America, so I'd have to like really search for them in America. But I bet I could find them. They're just such like, they're almost vinegary and like the supreme tang, but then there's like a sweetness. I just love a ketchup chip. I haven't had them in forever because I haven't craved them in forever. Where does a young man find ketchup? We, for a little bit in 2018, Ruffles had all dressed chips. Also not a standard American flavor. And they were like on shelves for like a year at least. Bring ketchup. Oh, I'm pretty sure this guy's not supposed to be that color. Kind of looks like it'll come crashing down any second now, like kabam. I know times are strange, but well, it's exactly because they are that I gotta put in some work to fix it. Oh hey, just the guy I wanted to see. I've been thinking a lot about what happened last time. Hard to put words to it all. You want to hear me ramble? Yeah.
Thank you so
Hot girl with a quirky sock rambling to me? Sign me up. I know I talked big before, but I haven't done much of anything. I don't really know what to do, if I'm honest. You're overly focused on what to do.
You know something?
I was just thinking back to what Manahot said about finding proper jobs. He was right about that, at least. Honest work would lead to honest lives, and more importantly, food on the table. But that's where I hit a dead end. What jobs could therapists like us even qualify for? Well, not every day you see Katerina here in Altaberry.
Huh?
I'm not going to say anything. Eudoricus. Okay. Eudoricus, you gathering people up for work in these parts? Nah, I'm not doing that. I've got a steady gig at a huge furniture shop. They closed my favorite furniture shop in town, and it ruined my life. And by it ruined my life, I mean I probably wouldn't have gone there again. But like, I liked knowing it was there. It's where I got my big old sectional downstairs from, and they were lovely. Service, quality, price. And they closed. And we had like 6 locations, and now we have none. What are we doing to this country? The old man who runs the place has taken a liking to me. He's even letting me come up with new products. And finding new help. I even pulled in all those guys you saw in the carriage the other day.
I'm so glad.
Well, ain't that just brilliant? I'm over the moon for you.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's all thanks to you, you know. The old man's only nice to parapos like us because apparently you saved his life a long ways back. He was cutting wood in the mountains and some bear didn't much appreciate it. He started running for his life when you swooped in and took it down. He says he knows most of us parapos are good folks, so he doesn't mind giving us work. That's wonderful. Fantastic even.
Excuse me.
That all said, he's probably just one guy in a long list of people you've helped, right, Katerina? Well, what goes around comes around. If you're ever in a pinch, you come straight to us here. Thanks, and tell all the lads I said hello.
I see
Her
you
impact.
every day.
Relying on others, huh? Wasn't in my nature before, but it's not relying on others, it's working with others. It's connecting in, like, community. Community's not relying on others, it's being able to lean on others. Don't come for me. I know that's just the same thing rephrased. It's not having to rely on others, it's being able to, and having others be able to rely on you. I don't know. You don't need me to define things for you. I'd just be... I don't like the way I'm talking today. It doesn't matter. Wasn't in my nature before, but there's some stuff even I can't do alone. One person making waves may not amount to much, but when everyone gets stuck in, the world's gonna change. I know it. You're right.
Yeah.
Looking at it that way, you start to appreciate every day for what you can do with it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zoe.
So much.
Slater, you've always been there for me. I know you never really had the time, but you carved some out anyway. And you know what? I think that's why we deserve a king, Slater.
Think of the future.
I want to live in the kind of world you create, Slater. She's saying my name over and over again.
in our deck, you know.
What? She'll support us in certain dungeons? What does that mean? Like, she joins the party as like a 5th member? Or like, maybe she just appears probably every once in a while. You know how like sometimes Gallica will come into a fight and be like, I'm helping, and she'll give us turns and like a stat boost? Probably something like that. Rushing to certain dungeons, I don't know. While in the dungeon, Katarina may exhibit her martial arts prowess at the beginning of a battle by performing a powerful attack on a single enemy. Yeah, okay.
Let's talk shop.
Something's dawning on me. Not sure how to put words to it, but most people find work through connections, right? And they try to make themselves sound like a good fit for that kind of work.
Don't fret now.
And I guess what I'm saying is that such a bad thing? Take me, for instance. I'm pretty tenacious. You know that about me. Oh, yeah. You're the coolest. You kind of are. She is pretty, like, I do love. My brain is broken. She's pretty cool. Thanks, so. Well, for your information, I break dishes because I don't know my own strength, and complicated topics put me to sleep. Period. And one more fact, I'm shameless too. Period! I'm not done asking for your help by a long shot, Slater. Mm-hmm.
See you in a bit.
So anyway, I'm gonna be out there putting the work in, so don't be a stranger. Ooh, I cannot wait to see what job she ends up doing. Hopefully not a dishwasher.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 16 days remain.
Time is flying by. Okay. Now Basilio, he'll probably be available. Yeah, they're talking about all the quests I don't give a fuck about. I'll get to them if I care about them. I'm not like a 100%er of games. Like, I do not care. Like, I have the experience I have with the game, and I'm like happy with that.
What now?
Even games with like multiple endings, usually I'll just be like, oh, I got the ending I deserved. And it is what it is. Though some games where like the first ending is like only like a quarter of the game. Obviously I played those through. You don't care. I don't need to explain it to you. Basilio? What do you need from me?
Oops.
Why is it not red?
Sam.
You seen the sky? Proper weird looking. Yeah.
Hey.
What happened to the Vink guy I knew? Is there anything left of him at all? You already know the answer. He's still in there. With my overflowing eloquence, I helped Basilio realize the answer in himself.
Huh?
Yeesh. Going for the throat, yeah, but you're right. It was easier to pretend I didn't, but I guess I do now. I guess I do know. Only one way to make sure he doesn't suffer anymore than he has.
You.
Slater, thanks for all this. Could we go see Vinka now? Words ain't gonna end this, so be ready for a fight. Oh, nuts. All that monster rage he's got now, he won't go down easy either, so give me a second.
Yeah.
I'm currently
What now?
a thief, archetype, a ninja actually, part of the thief lineage. Let me go ahead and do this in case I end up doing a proper fight, like he said we're gonna. Also, Basilio is currently
Now.
a tycoon. And then the other people, let's go ahead and put them where they go. Just, I know they won't be a part of this fight because, like, they're not around for this mission. But it's good to have everybody where they belong.
Sam.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
The chasm he's at is right next to Brilhaven. I reckon we can teleport into the city, then I'll lead the rest of the way.
Hurry.
There he is.
Vinka.
Oh, Vinka, I'm here. It's me, Basilio. Yeah, it's been hard, hasn't it? The Magla's going wild. Nah, kill everyone I'm going to kill. Only one way to save him.
We have no choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. This is all we can do. God damn it. Oh, I can add more people. That's crazy, because, like, how'd they get here? Doesn't matter.
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Vinka, it's me. It's Basilio. You know me. Can you hear me? Who are you? Don't know you. I hate you. It hurts. I'll kill you.
We better not have to see this man
I'm
die.
sorry. I'll make the pain go away. I promise I'll save you.
If Basilio has to go through another loss of basically what's a family member to him, I swear to God, I'm gonna revolt.
Can't even look.
What do y'all think he's weak to? Serial killer. I don't like that designation. It's not inaccurate, but he's more than just a serial killer. I'm gonna do this. But why? When I could do this. Do you think he has a weakness?
I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash.
Right on target. Nice one, Troll.
Destroyer! I feel nothing.
I stand knight!
I'm gonna be kind of quiet while I do this fight and like collect my mind. Because over the last like maybe 10-15 minutes, I've become really wound up in my mind. It's like stressing me a bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and like de-stress, do this fight. So just quietly watch me do it, and I'm not gonna explain why I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm just trying to find weakness, actually. If I was to explain it, I'd say I'm just trying to find a weakness, which is why I'm hitting. Not my strongest moves, but I'm hitting elementals.
Fast forth!
I call upon royal power within. Untamed magic. I'll break you. Oh, please. You. Destroyer. I feel
Basilio left it
nothing.
wide open.
My
Not
hate
with that new
is
weakness.
eternal. Freeze.
Mockingbird got them right in their weak spot.
Let's go!
This is it. Nice hit. That was perfect.
Are you prepared? It hurts. Show me true power.
Easy enough. Flew right through that one. I got a murderer's axe. I guess he was a murderer. Doesn't he want his axe back? I don't need your axe. Take your axe, Vinka. Vinka.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Power can be so intoxicating.
Vinka, I'm sorry. You really have gotten strong, Basilio. No more hiding behind old Fidelio, eh?
Don't you die here.
Basilio, truth is, all I wanted was to laugh and live with our people in peace. If I could have just gotten out of that damn city and been with me own, I'd never have asked for anything else.
But also, like, What does he do with a life as like a serial killer? Because I guess there should be some justice. What's the right ending to this?
Tell me, why? Why did they have to die? People like us. Are we not allowed to hope for better?
Of course we are.
I saw them in my dreams, you know. Spent all my wakeless hours with them. Good food, good company, good laughs. The kind that makes you gut hurt, but eventually I'd wake up alone, and I'd wonder, maybe it'd have been better to die among mates than live like this. And that's why, when I saw you were alive, Basilio, I felt joy like you couldn't imagine.
I felt it too, lad. It hit me too. I was so happy to see you here.
Bloody hell. I'll never live this down. Good thing Fidelio can't see me now, or he'd beat the shite out of me. Tell me not to show my mangy face round you again.
Yeah, that sounds like Ardell.
He can't die.
Shame, eh? Managed to find each other again. Just too late. Couldn't go on unless I found something to blame. Glad it was you who came to stop me. Hell. If I'd had you sticking by, maybe things had been different. Even that damned sunrise would be just the end of another stupid story around some flagons.
But you're a legend, Vinca. You're our pride. You fought the world this far all on your own, so don't worry. I'll take care of the rest, yeah?
Right. It's a promise, then.
I swear to you, Vinca. And to Del. I'll handle it.
Thanks, mate.
Vinca?
Ooh.
This was the best we could do for him. Right?
There was no good ending to this. My phone also went off 20 times during it. It stressed me out. Okay. Well, what has happened has happened. Continue forward, and we carry on what he would have wanted us to do, and he did smile for you, Basilio. You brought him joy.
He smiled for you, didn't he?
Glad I got to see it. One last time. You saw that smile, yeah? Like he was trusting everything to us. From the bottom of his heart. I'm gonna get stronger. One day, I'll even pass Del. You watch me, Vinca. I swear I will.
Thank you.
Whew, a brother's mercy. Request complete. We are able to put an end to Vinca's rampage, although it was a sorrowful ending. Basilio seems to have renewed his resolve and matured as a person. Tolerance is up. Don't need that at this time. And don't nobody ask me to have wisdom. I swear, you know what? If I try to finish Yufa's line, I bet she's gonna ask me to be wise. She seems like she would value wisdom.
You know, I've not been hearing about those killings anymore.
They catch the killer, you suppose? Must have been a real monster behind it all.
No, he wasn't. Vinker was... Sorry. Let's go. Vinker, you weren't a monster.
These people will take a life, I believe life to be inherently good, and they will abuse it and remold it into something that they want to designate a monster. And that monster was killing people, it was committing bad acts. They will create a monster and then... how do I word this? You will create a monster and then be like, we need to get rid of the monster. Then why did you make it? And why do you not accept responsibility for the monster? Like, you're going to keep running into this issue if you refuse to even see your part in it. And seeing it's not going to be enough. Even if you could see it, you have to actively do something to undo that system of creating monsters. But whatever.
I could tell as soon as I saw him again, he must have been hurting a lot worse than me. But he still gave me those herbs. No hesitation.
He was a good guy.
He was a good man.
Yeah. At least we know that now. He was just always fighting his anxieties. He got pushed to the edge. He and Ardell. They had that in common. Honestly, part of me kinda decided that if I could save Vinker, then I could get over losing Dell. Them two weren't that different. Always worrying about our brothers and sisters more than themselves, like.
We need to connect Basilio and Catherine. And I don't necessarily even mean like in a romantic way. That'd be cool too. But I just feel like they are both Parapus. But they're also very similar in the way that they value family, and they both maybe don't have a lot of that for them. I just think that him and Catherine will be really good for each other in any context.
And trying to sort everything out on their own, rushing into their own problems head on. That's them too. Ever since I was a kid, my brother's always been the one pulling me along. Scary as hell making your own path in life, especially if you got something you want to protect. But it's not about the fear. I'm excited to make me own future, see how it all turns out. It makes me wonder if Dell and Lady Rella felt like this. Look, Cap. I want to make a better world than the one they left me. I'm gonna build a future that's got room for our joys, where everyone's got a reason to smile. That's me new dream.
There you go. He's got a dream. And we will make that happen.
We'll definitely make that dream come true.
Yeah. One day, I'll be powerful enough to change the world. I know it. If this mess with Vinker taught me anything, it's that I've still got a lot of growing up to do. So, from here on, I'm gonna stake everything on my own willpower. Time was, I'd all but given up on the future. But now, I feel like we can make a world worth fighting for that world. For your aims. I'll lay down my life if I have to. I swear it, as Basilio Magnus of the Brothers Magnus.
The ardent champion, Basilio, keeper and heritor of the Berserker's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I'm gonna carry all their hopes now, I swear it.
Significantly increases evasion when Basilio is attacked by a beast or human monster. That would be useful, but I've made it so that we cannot evade moves because sturdy stance. I've become obsessed with sturdy stance. Nobody can talk me out of it. It's probably not as good to have it on everybody as I think it is. Nobody can talk me out of sturdy stance and regenerate 3. Basilio's ready to acquire an heroic embodiment. That's going to be his royal archetype. But we can't do it yet. We have to finish Katarina's quest.
Let's dance till daybreak. Hey, what's the matter? Vinker's funeral, eh? And a funeral means singing, dancing, proper knees up, right? What's that look for? Don't tell me that's only us parapus what do that. Well, who cares? Gotta send Vinker off with a smile anyhow. Let's get the whole gang together. Give everyone a night to remember. Right, I better start figuring out the feast. Gonna have to cook loads, what with all of our friends. And I'm definitely making me and Dell's favourites. Dell never got a proper send-off either, come to think. So let's drink, eat, and dance this part all through the night.
Okay. Oh, I almost cried. I'm sorry. Okay. That day, all of us mourned and celebrated with all the joy we could, partying into the night. Thanks to the strong trust Basilio and I share, all people of the Parapus tribe now support— Damn! All? Then why didn't the number move? Okay, and then do you think Katarina's gonna be around tonight?
Well...
No! Why does she only some nights want to hang out? What's the deal? Katarina, I have nothing else to do with my night. Okay, well. And nobody else is really available. It's really just Yufa and Nuris that are left. Maybe we can get it done. Maybe we can with the time we've got. If I could finish every friendship, that feels like such an advanced maneuver for me. As somebody who's not strategic and like well thought out with their time, to get to do that, what a joy. Now, that is going to require wisdom up if that is going to be a possibility. So let's go ahead and spend our night working on our wisdom. And that's going to be done over here. No, maybe that's creativity. The different icons. I saw like the open head icon on the map. And is that wisdom or creativity? Imagination.
Ah, yeah, 'tis certain.
Yeah, this is
Right.
creativity.
I see.
I am interested in the story though, but I've got things to do.
What now? All right then.
Which one's wisdom? Why is there no wisdom around here? Why is Altaberry a wisdomless place? Wisdom looks like a magnifying glass.
Something up?
All right then.
Wait, there's no magnifying glass in Altaberry. There is like a crown with a question mark on it, which makes me think that maybe I could get
Let's head there right away.
wisdom out of it. Because on the Gauntlet Runner, the bookshelf has a question mark because it's like, depending on your which book you choose,
All right then.
different royal virtues can then go up. Oh, am I going to the hot spring? Oh, cool.
Oh, jeez.
Water that melts away your anxiety. Hey, when that happens, we usually get Magla. Does it up my wisdom? Or just give me Magla?
Yep.
Let's not risk it.
What now? All right then.
Okay, well then where can a young man get his wisdom up? Maybe in Etria? Why can you not get your wisdom up anywhere? I keep hitting the wrong button because I'm frazzled.
Where to?
Brylehaven? I could go all the way back to Brylehaven? What the fuck? How do you get your wisdom up? I don't want to Google it. Don't make me Google it.
All right then.
Can I read a book on the Gauntlet Runner when we're not running the Gauntlet Runner?
Let's go.
I feel like probably no, right? I feel like all the Gauntlet Runner things are like only when it's running. But why? Why can't a young man read a book on a still Gauntlet Run? Tell when you make the most of it. Yeah. Ooh, how does a young... We'll Google it. I'm getting pissed off now. Metaphor. Spelled it wrong. Wisdom. Stat. What is this? Sitting on the bench in Grand Triad gives you 8 wisdom points instead of 4. Okay, so I can sit on that bench, I can read a book. There's not a lot of them. I guess we're gonna go sit on the bench.
All right then. Where to?
Now, where is that bench? It's all the way over there.
Go.
Well, I'll not loiter in the storm. It will be Lord Louis
All right,
before too long. Smash it all to bits.
I kind of loathe Grand Trad. I do not like being here.
Why did this happen?
No, is there no end to this madness? It's everywhere. On the streets, in front of the tavern, people watch as others are being killed. I think I understand now. This is all just a dream, and when I awake, the sky will be clear and the town and all its people will be back to normal. It's just a dream, just a dream. None of this can be real. No, no, no. Oh, yeah.
Something up? Oh,
Is it really going to give me 8 wisdom points?
okay.
Because that would mean a lot to me if true.
Whoa.
Or did the internet lie to me? Things are so different compared to our first time in Grand Trad. There's a bustling celebratory feeling in the air even with the funeral going on. Now everyone keeps their head down or just seems angry. They're consumed with anxiety. But if we beat Luis, everything will go back to normal, right? That'll be the beginning of the path forward. We have to do more than just beat him. We need to make this a better country. Ah, so you're thinking about the big picture, about what happens after we win.
Well,
He'll be a great king, so let's keep up the fight. 8? Give me 8.
All right.
Damn, okay. You know what? Reddit did not lie today. Oh my god, that still did not move my thing up that much. You would think 8 would have moved it more. Oh no. Is wisdom tough to level it up? How many days worth of sitting on the bench? Sitting on the dock of the bay. Am I gonna have to fucking sit and do? I'm wasting time. Other people probably had their royal virtues better managed than me. Sucks to suck, sister.
Draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new
Catch me sitting on the bench for 6 days straight. 15 days remain.
Here you are.
Thank you, Barden. Love you. Miss you. God, you're hot. God, you're perfect. God, you're a brave, selfless man.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go sit on the bench.
Smash it all to bits.
Can I hang out with Yufa? Or does she need something of me? I guess not, because she just called out to me, so I guess... Y'all wanna go hang out with her? I have to get the Katarina thing done. Why am I getting wisdom for? Yo, go do Yufa. I don't need wisdom, I just think I'm gonna need wisdom. What's good?
The color of the sky really is eerie. No wonder everyone in town is so frightened. We must do everything in our power to return their lives to the days of ordinary peace.
Oh, we haven't done this in a while. Ovi. Ovi and his mother and those terrible, terrible sanctists.
I'm sorry to be, but I'm worried about Ovi and the others. I don't want to draw any unwanted attention. I've tried explaining myself, but they won't hear it. If I try going through the front, then I'll run into them. What do I do?
Let us sneak in.
Sneaking into the church this way feels so underhanded. But appearances matter little when lives are on the line.
Period.
Though they be cold, let them stare. Now that we've decided our course of action, I'd like to infiltrate the church as soon as we can.
Let's go. And we'll close out this video because I've become frazzled.
I'm so grateful. Let's use teleportation magic to get to Brilhaven then.
What do people eat for breakfast? What am I going to eat for breakfast? What is a breakfast food? I'm off eggs right now. Because usually eggs, that's your breakfast food. I could do a smoothie, but that's not what I'm in the mood for. I'm in the mood for like a chew. I want to start my day with some heft. No such thing as breakfast quinoa. I'm not gonna eat just like a piece of bread, like toast, grow up. An English muffin, grow up. A bagel, I would fuck with a bagel. Not the best way to start a day, just like, not the best thing to have like sitting in your stomach to start your day. It's just gonna get absorbed real quick and be what it is. But like, a bagel would go hard. And Garrison the other day was reminiscing about this bagel place called Some Bagels in Kennewick, Washington. If you are there or anywhere in the Tri-Cities over there, go hit Some Bagels. Unmatched. Garrison was talking about they're unmatched. And I was like, well, have you ever had bagels anywhere else? He's like, no. Well, he has had bagels somewhere else, but like they weren't the... What he liked at Some Bagels specifically is the Asiago bagel. Just the way they do it. And I said, have you ever gotten an Asiago bagel at another bagel place? And he's like, no. I'm like, well, then of course nothing can compare. Now, having been to Some Bagels, I know deep down nothing's going to compare, but maybe I'll order us bagels from somewhere today. That'd be lovely. That'd be sweet. He bought me fries last night. A big thing of fries. Much to think about. This doesn't involve you.
Good, no one's around.
Yes?
The distortion of Magla feels fainter than it did before. Why would that be?
Something must have happened.
That's surely right.
Yes, let's proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. Let's go down to the basement. I truly hope everything's all right.
I sort of Ovi's mother's dead.
Oh.
Why are there shackles on these beds?
There isn't anyone here. Where have they gone?
Actually...
Slater, look what I found. I think Hyperic must have written this. Here's an entry from June.
Their illnesses are steadily worsening. I pray and pray, but it is not enough. I know it is my fault. So he does mean well.
Well, one can't call Hyperic an uncaring man. Look how he takes responsibility for this strange illness. The most recent entry says,
prayers are not enough, faith is not enough. It is because the devil dwells in their hearts, the fools. Oh, he's been distorted by whatever force is in here as well. illness is a punishment from God, and his wrath will spread throughout the country. We must beg his forgiveness. The slippery slope. From well-meaning spiritual religious person to absolute zealot. From this land saturated with his fury, I and the other believers will offer up our flesh. We beseech thee, O God, to forgive us our sins. Closure.
Is this perhaps...
I can't believe this. Hyperic has taken the parishioners.
Where did they go?
What did he mean by...
This land saturated by his fury.
Wait a second. Here it's mentioned that they're going to throw
Themselves into a volcano. Oh, is it Mount Volcano? Because we need to go there. If we could do a 2-for-1.
That can't be.
Maybe he means the main Sanctus Temple in Altaberry. I think so, because look at the illustration of the mountain. The word volcano is inscribed on its northern side.
We're gonna throw ourselves into a volcano? It's giving cult.
Who's there?
I'm gonna cry, he's so little.
What are you doing? Ovi. We found out where your mother is and everyone else too. It's just that it's quite far. Liar! You're just trying to trick me. They said all the pagans like you are liars.
Oh, I've got a very soft spot for Ovi. Ovi's a...
Why did you take Mama? Don't you know Mama's sick? You're awful.
She didn't trick you.
No.
I'm gonna leave Hyperic's journal here. Please, someday when you're feeling like a big, strong girl...
Ovi's a girl? I might have thought Ovi was a boy.
Have someone read it to you.
It's all right.
And by the way, Ovi, I haven't forgotten my promise to teach you that dance. After I help your mother, let's practice, shall we? That's a lie.
Ovi,
I know it must be hard for you to believe me, Ovi. People can lose sight of the truth if they believe in something too strongly.
but then...
But I want you to know that it really was a joy to have met you. Please don't think I lie when I say this.
This game, when you're just chasing and doing all your followers and your social links, it is punch after punch. Oh my god. I had to watch so many people die, and now I'm watching a child suffer because of a zealot. And the child is this big and so cute.
Slater, please come with me. I want to stop Hyperic.
You must.
As far away as it is, we can't pass through the mountains, but we could fly there.
Let us hurry.
We should hurry.
Yes, indeed.
Agreed. It seems he's using a gauntlet runner belonging to the Sanctus Church. Judging by the date written in his journal, he may be arriving there soon. Hyperic seems serious, but also quite sensitive. I think it was the Magla that made him lose touch with reality.
That means...
It's like when you spend too much time alone in your house and you like don't leave the house and you're not like working with people and you're just on the internet and you like become an insane person. If you know what I'm talking about, you know, and if you don't, then you don't, and that's cool. But that's what happened to him being in here and praying.
It reminds me of when I believed I should be sacrificed, and that gives me all the more reason to stop him, at any cost.
I must.
So please, Slater, keep helping me. I draw much from your strength.
She said we need to rush, and then she said we'll do it next time.
She. Now, a new...
This is something only I...
Devil Summoner. Is that how a young man brings a Decorabia into the array? You can now study the Devil Summoner. I bet that's how I get a Decorabia.
The place mentioned in the journal is so far away. I worry for them and what they might be thinking of doing. It might be difficult to turn this tide, but I truly believe we can help.
This one's important.
I need to go find Sanctor Hyperic, who headed to Mount Volcano. I already needed to go there. The informant at the tavern on Dia Franco Street in Altaberry should know more about the monsters there.
Let's see here.
Mount Volcano was right about here.
And right there's a labyrinth.
All right. Well,
Let us hurry there.
I'm gonna go ahead and go, but next time maybe we'll head to Mount Volcano. We will also continue our ranking up with Katarina and go from there. Thank you for hanging out. Who wants to hang out? Is it Katarina? Oh, okay. We'll start the next video with that, and then we'll go from there. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry, my words got jumbled and my mind got fried. We have good days and we have bad days here on this channel, and today, not the worst, but not the best. Okay, bye.